Hey, pay attention for a moment, because what I'm about to say might change your life. Have you ever met that friend who seems like they never study and yet passes every exam? Meanwhile, you're up all night, surviving on coffee and suffering, and they're just breezing through it. Well, I have news for you. It's not magic, and it's not a pact with the devil. It's that they've cracked the code. I used to think those people were like rare, magical unicorns that were impossible to understand, but then I realized that most of them follow a system to learn. So today, I'm going to share it with you, because honestly, life's too short to spend it suffering with notes and highlighters. First point, energy, my friend. Energy is everything. Imagine this. You show up to class looking like, please, don't talk to me. I can barely open my eyes. And the professor starts explaining something about, well, whatever they're talking about, because you didn't even hear it. If you start your day like that, you won't learn anything. It's like trying to charge your phone without connecting the cable. Useless. So how do we fix this? Simple. Learn to wake up well. I'm not talking about setting 10 alarms, each more irritating than the last, but organizing your schedule so you wake up naturally. I know it sounds crazy because we all love a good late night binge of one more episode before bed, but here's the thing. If you organize yourself, you won't just wake up with more energy, you'll have double the time for your social life after class. It's a win-win. And if you think about it, what would you prefer? To be awake in class and absorb the information right away, or to be half dead and have to study it all over again at home? The choice isn't that hard. Second point, change your attitude. Let's be honest, a lot of the time it's not that you can't concentrate, it's that you simply hate the subject, and that's okay. Not everything in life can be exciting, but here's the trick. Find something that interests you, no matter how small it is. For example, if you're in math and hate numbers, try to see them as puzzles. Or if you're studying history, imagine you're watching a period drama full of betrayals and conspiracies. Changing your perspective is key because you know what? Your brain is a bit silly. If you tell it this is interesting, it'll start looking for reasons to prove it. Let me know if you need any further adjustments. It's like when you like someone and suddenly everything they do seems charming. Well, it's the same thing, but applied to studying. Third point, use your hobbies to learn. I suggest leveraging your hobbies or personal interests to study. For example, if you like drawing, make mind maps or illustrations related to the topic you're studying. If you're a fan of video games, imagine you're unlocking achievements every time you complete a topic. If you love podcasts or audiobooks, record your notes out loud and listen to them like they're your own educational series. This makes studying more personal and fun, increasing your motivation. Fourth point, build your toolbox. Let me explain. Studying isn't about memorizing everything. It's about having a system. Think of your brain as a workshop, and each formula, concept, or technique you learn is a tool. For example, if you're studying physics, keep important formulas in a special place, physical or mental, whatever you prefer. When you need them, you'll know exactly where they are. It's like a video game. Each tool you unlock helps you move to the next level. And here's the coolest part. When you organize your tools, you start to see connections between subjects. Suddenly, physics and chemistry make sense together, or what you learned in history connects with literature. It's like putting together a giant puzzle. Fifth point, turn it into a story. Here's a serious question. Why can you remember the name of your neighbor's dog that you saw once, but you can't memorize the dates of the French Revolution? I'll tell you why. Stories stick in your brain. So, instead of trying to memorize isolated data like a robot, let me know if you need more adjustments. Turn everything into a story. Let me give you an example with the French Revolution. The people are fed up because they have nothing to eat, and the kings are spending money like influencers. Plot twist. The kings lose their heads, literally. Boom. Now you have the context, and once you understand the context, the details come naturally. It's much easier than repeating boring lists over and over again. Sixth point, the real hack is in class. Listen to this. If you understand what the professor is explaining in the moment, you save yourself hours of studying later. Now, I know sometimes you get lost in class. It happens to all of us, but here's the key. Ask questions. Yes, I know, no one wants to be the weird one who interrupts, but think about this. What would you prefer? Spending 4 hours later trying to figure it out on your own, or solving it in 10 seconds right now? Also, professors love when someone asks questions. They literally feel important. So, by the way, you gain points with the professor. At the end of the day, the secret isn't studying more, it's studying better. So apply all of this. Congratulations for making it this far. It shows your commitment to improving your study habits. If you want to keep learning techniques that help you study better and achieve your goals, don't miss the video on screen. I chose it for you. It's the next step to take your learning to the next level. Click now, and I'll see you there. Let me know if you need any further adjustments.